Are you ready?
Good.
Okay, I'm going to call the Personnel Committee meeting to order. It is 6:15. Is there, well, we don't have any public comment because no one is here. MOU. And
Yeah, there's three of them included in your packet. So the two that, all these would have been added to the contract this upcoming year, but obviously because we pushed it another year, it's not a big deal. We just kind of cleaned this up. Again, with the MOUs regarding the golf and coding, those are already in the works, and those just open up the position. We have not hired anybody to do that. We have gauged some interest to make sure there are staff members there. We do have a lot of students who would be interested in junior high golf. And coding was a club last year, and kind of the past precedent is if you have some kind of club or any kind of activity you want to run, you do it for a year, see if there's actually interest, and then the following year we have that conversation. We did it with HOSA a few years ago as well, and so coding club had a pretty good turnout. And junior high has been around since 2017, 2018. Mr. Serafin's always been volunteering his time for that because Peyton, obviously being on the golf team, he's now a high school student, but you know it's one of those that Dave Serafin's done a really nice job creating something there, and I think we have a nice little avenue. And it's $2,200 total to the bottom line. Again, that's pittance when you're looking at things. And the third one is kind of cleaning up, and I've mentioned this before, when it comes to the BEA contract, you know, it's a standard contract, but when you added the non-certified staff to it, there are 12-month employees who are inside that contract now. And so in the past, teachers start their first paycheck on September 15th. And so when it came to those incentives and those bonuses and those master's degree, all it was your first paycheck's on September 15th. Make sure you have all your stuff turned in by July 30th. That way Kara can get it in your system and move on forward with it. Well, folks like Joe and Mr. Stat and Mr. Vogel are 12-month employees. Their first paycheck's actually July 1. And so even if they did something over the summer, they'd have to wait 2 or 3 months to even see that kind of reflection. And so what Kara's doing is basically doing their pay change twice. And so this makes it a lot cleaner. If you're a 12-month employee, that's what the MOU says. If you're a 12-month employee, get it to Kara by 30 days before July 1, which is going to be May 30th. And then that way everything will be effective July 1 for them. And then same with January 1 is because the teachers do have 2 as well. So that's all that says as well.
okay. And I didn't pay attention, so do we have?
I do have a matter for executive session, but is there any questions about the MOUs? Nothing to be. Yep.
Okay, and reasoning for executive session would be?
It's going to be compensation and performance of an employee.
Okey-doke. So I need a motion to go to executive session for the reasons stated.
Hello? Second.
Okay, Belt,
Yes.
Mazur,
Yes.
Hernandez,
Yes.
Pappas,
Yes.
Palmer.
Yes.
Motion carried.
I made myself a copy.
I like your shirt.
Dr. Dan, do you need this back?
Yeah, I'll shred it.
Pass it down, please.
Oh, thank you. Now again, when I say I'll shred it,
Great.
you
Okay.
don't trust me with heavy machinery like that.
It is 6:53. We are back in regular session for Personnel Committee. Any public comment? Okay, I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.